Hello everybody, it is me, Jurassic Master, here to say that today we're going to be doing a breakdown on Episode 3, Season 1 of Loki. So, yeah, let's get started. Warning, there will be spoilers, so if you do not want any spoilers, click off the video now. This is your warning that there will be spoilers in this video. So click off the video now if you don't want any spoilers, but come back to the video and see what I have if you don't mind. If you don't mind spoilers, keep on going. So the girl Loki, Sylvia, has powers where she can control people's minds. And she went into that one agent's mind to see where the timekeepers are, and I think that is going to play a big role of that. She can read into other people's minds. I think that's going to be very big later down the road, and later in this episode I'll probably talk about it. So the lady says that the TVA lady says that it's down a golden elevator. Now I'm wondering if Loki was in this elevator, because we see all of this and it's kind of golden, so I'm kind of wondering if Loki was in the elevator and just never knew it. I highly doubt it, but it would it would be pretty interesting if he was right underneath the timekeepers this whole time and didn't even know it. So after Loki and the other one, oh my gosh, I had the biggest brain fart where her name was. Sylvia. After they went to this planet called Lamentis. Now, I couldn't find anything for Lamentis Marvel-wise. I couldn't find any previous comics or really anything. So, this is a very unique new planet. I love the design of it, mainly because it's purple, and I do like purple. Purple's a really cool color. I like dark green and dark purple. And, generally wise, it looked really cool. Planet looked really cool. It showed that it fell towards the richer side to be more in favor for them, and the poor side basically got nothing. But in the end, everybody was going to die. So, yeah. Also, the year is 2077. We are kind of jumping up closer to 2099. Now, I'm wondering if we're going to see a 2099 character like Raymond, which is basically the old man version of Hulk. I'm hoping we see Raymond. I think his name's Raymond. So there's a scene where they're all in the shed, and Sylvia tries to mind control Loki. Loki's a guy. Mind control Loki, and Loki says, "It failed. It's not going to work on me. I'm too smart." I'm kind of wondering if it is working, and it's like she's always had him. She has him under his control this whole time here. I don't know. I kind of have I don't know. I get that kind of feeling, but I don't think it is. But I feel like there's a chance of it happening. Oh, we learn her name is Sylvia, and Sylvia is an actual Marvel character, which I think is, now I look at it and I'm like, oh my goodness. I see what you did there. I see. But Sylvia is also, that's her real name. But her comic book, probably more known name is Enchantress. Now, apparently the origin of Enchantress is sort of kind of foggy, kind of like little off, because at first she assumed that she was a person who lived on Earth. And then Asgard moved their place to where she was living. And then since the Asgardians were living there, she got powers. But then later down the road, she figured out she's not a real person. She was actually a figment or created by Loki just to see if he could use his powers to make life of artificial life thing. It's hard to explain. It's weird and hard to explain. So in theory, Enchantress is not real. Kind of. I think that's what it said. But I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting that they're introducing Enchantress, which I was kind of surprised that they They didn't introduce Enchantress yet, but this is, I guess, this might be their way of introducing Enchantress. So we got all these signs here, and I couldn't read them for the life of me. I know that is Russian, and this, like, I couldn't read them. I don't know if it was in Russian or if it wasn't. I don't know, but if you guys know, please let me know. Let me know down in the comments down below. I love the scene where Loki is wearing like one of these guard suits and takes Sylvie in and says like into the car into onto the train into it, and he goes into the cord or like the one of the rooms and he says, "Hello there, passengers. Hello, hi." And I thought it was really funny. So when they're on the ship on the car or train, I can't speak. When they're on the train, Sylvia and Loki basically talks about a little bit about his past and was like, "Oh, I learned I was adopted and all of this stuff." And Loki's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, that was spoilers for you." And Sylvia's like, "Oh, I knew. They told me." And Loki's like, "What? They told you? I didn't." And Sylvia's like, "Oh, did they not tell you?" And he's like, "No, they did. Just later down the road." But I thought that was a little funny of like, "Oh yeah, they told me. I knew." I thought that was really funny. Um, Also, Sylvia doesn't really remember her mother, but has very vague memories of her. So I'm kind of wondering if she's going to basically make it that the whole reason why she did this timekeeper destroying crap was to see her mother and remember who she was. I kind of wonder if that's what it is. What it is. But also, the bartender says, "Oh, a drink for you," and Loki takes it, and the bartender says, "Oh, a drink for you," and Sylvia declines it, and Loki says, "Well, I'll take it." I thought that was really funny. And we also got to see drunk Loki, which was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was really funny to see him just singing, and it was really funny. And apparently, Loki can sing. I was not expecting him to be actually able to sing. And then they get in trouble with that one guy, which was the old lady's husband. Which I have a thing about the old lady that I want to talk about later in the episode. I have a theory. But at the end, when he finishes his drink, he says, "Another!" and throws it onto the ground, which was a callback to Thor #1, when Thor did that in a cafe. And he's like, "This is delicious. Another!" and throws it on the ground. It was really funny. We learned that everybody at the TVA is a variant. They are all not made by the Timekeepers for just happen to be on the timeline. They were variants themselves, and that not everybody there was like, it was like, that was like, "Oh, whoa, wait a minute, what?" So everybody there is a variant. Maybe they were trying to make Loki into the TVA, and maybe Agent, what's his face, um Osmodius, I can't remember his name, the guy with the skiing. Maybe before he went to the TVA, he was a skier. So maybe that's why we got that part in the last episode when they talk about skiing, and I was like, this is so weird and off, but it seems important because they talked about it for too long. So maybe that's why we got that. Of that was a hint of not everybody here at the TVA, like, they had previous lives and maybe they could remember them, and like the timekeepers don't want them to know that. I don't know. I think that's pretty interesting. We get a scene where Loki, well, they're running around trying to get to the Ark, and then this huge building is about to fall on them, and Loki says, "I got this," and basically does a Jedi Force lunge at the building, and the building goes flying off. And Tim, like, for like, excuse me, what was that? Are you like, you could, I don't know, maybe you could do that for the planet, or you could just force Jedi yourself up to like the area. I don't know. Like, maybe you could do that, of like, take yourself, make you an what's her name? Oh my god, Sylvia just force Jedi you both up there into the Ark so that you guys make it. I don't know, maybe try that. I don't like it's just I don't understand. Like what happened there? Truly do not understand. But at the end of the episode, the Ark is destroyed. Now I have some theories. I think the old lady is variant herself. I think that's why she didn't go to the Ark, is because she knew time was coming to an end. So I think she might be a variant. Something I definitely think we're gonna go back to her. I think we're definitely gonna come back to this character and we're gonna learn a little bit more about her and who that other guy was. If we don't, I'm gonna be really surprised and really disappointed. But I like it seemed really off of just like we visit this lady and then now she's gone. Like I don't know. But how my theories on how they're gonna get off the planet, I think they're gonna have to save somebody. Like someone all they need is one person to live that was not supposed to be that was supposed to be there. All they need to do is just have one person live. And that's it. Of like they don't need it's fine if they just need at least one person. So they just need to keep one person alive to make sure that there's no survivors. To make sure that there's at least one survivor so the TVA can come back and come after them. Now is it going to be this old lady? At the moment I'm kind of leaning with that. I think Sylvia is going to die in an episode or two. The reason why I'm thinking that is because in the trailers, that's a different horn set. That's a different horn set. Maybe she does live. Okay, maybe she does live, but I was kind of thinking that man has a fork on his helmet. I'm paying attention to the wrong stuff. But at first I thought this was her helmet or her little crown thing, but I am wrong. That is not her crown thing, so maybe she will not die. Never mind. I feel really dumb now. But I think we're going to see this maybe in the next episode. I don't know. Maybe. I could see it. Only reason why I'm saying that is because the color palette wise and how it looks. If it looked like that town, so they might be battling against the TVA of resisting on all of these people got to survive, and now the TVA is like, we need to eliminate all of you. And Loki now has done something that is like, oh my goodness, we need to vote for him. That's the only reason why I'm saying that is because it's the pin right there. But we need to vote for him. He's amazing. We gotta help him out. Let's help him destroy the TVA, and we will never die. I think that's what he's basically going to do, and then he's going to get this crown thing, and then we're going to battle the TVA and these variants army kind of thing, is what I'm assuming at the moment. I still can't get over that fork on that man's head, but yeah, I'm hoping that this is in the next episode, but I don't think Sylvia's going to die. I think the old lady is definitely going to play a big part, because she didn't run to the Ark. She stayed in her house. So, yeah. But I think that is all I have to say. So, thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me that you took the time out of your day to watch this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know there's not very many people who are going to be watching this, and that's fine. I really don't care. My breakdowns are not doing the best, and I don't really care. I'm going to do them anyways, because I love doing them. They're fun. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching, and remember, iPads, iPhones, and iPods are all in the same company.